This is Connor Bear, and you're listening to Pathcast.
Hands it off to Shane Smith into the slot. He is smoked by Connor Bear, and that gets the fans on their feet. And here we go. We got a fight. Benson drops the balls to Bear, and he starts playing right. Connor Bear gets the crowd on their feet.
Hey, that wasn't much of a fight. That was almost a one punch by Connor Bear. Tough Saskatchewan kid absolutely sends Benson down to the ice as he tries to respond for Shane Smith getting knocked out. That was a big hit.
Now dug up left side. Brown will cut in front of the net and a poke check saved by Bettiger. Left point Peretic. Fires, scores! Matty P with the 2025 Teddy Bear toss goal. Here come the Bears inside the Brandt Center. Liam Pugh across the slot. Zach Lantern loads. Centering pass. Stop. Rebound. Scores! First WHL ball. Maddox Schultz. Grab that puck. First of many for number 19. Schultz gets around Leslie. Down into the right corner. Liam Pugh goes after. Here he comes along the left circle. Pugh to the high slot for Regina. Down low. Schultz scores! What a goal by Maddox Schultz! And there's the future of the Regina Pats. Liam Pugh with a marvelous pass below the right circle. Fired home by Schultz. Into the slot. Caden Brown couldn't get through stick. From a bad angle finds Lancer. Left side he shoots. Scores! Big hit by Mathis Paul. Oh boy, what a hit. Across the line comes Schultz. He'll chip the puck deep for more. Whacked around to the right corner. Now at the half wall, Liam Pugh. Right side Lancer. Centering pass. Stop. Rebound. Score! Zach Lancer do it all. That's his second of the game. Intercepted at the line. Caden Brown has a breakaway. Here he comes all alone. Caden Brown trying to go 5-bullet stop. Rebound stopped by Fortin. Behind the net, Hamilton centering pass. Score! It's Caden Brown that ties his career high with his 19th of the season. Four at center. At left side, into the slot, McNutt walks in, score! It's the captain, Ephraim McNutt with his 5th of the season. Hamilton has the puck for Regina, stretch pass for Ellis Piet. He's over the line for Regina, walks down low, cuts in front, backhander, score!
Welcome to Patscast, the unofficial Regina Pats podcast. It's December 19th, it's episode 220. Chris here, Kevin there. How are you tonight, Kevin?
Not too bad, not too bad. Pretty good way to end the unofficial first half of the season for the Pats. So it was I'll tell you one thing, it was a brisk walk to get to that rink that game.
Oh man. Yeah, you walked from your house. You do live close. But like even just parking and walking into the building, holy jeez, I almost got blown over. Literally, I turned the corner to come into the east door. And I almost got blown over. And it's icy too, right? It was just, oh, wow.
I was
insane.
shocked there was that many people there. Like,
yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be, you knew it wasn't going to be a good crowd, unfortunately.
I knew that, but I was shocked at how many actual bodies were in the building. Like, I figured it would be half that many.
Yeah.
A lot of people must have wanted that Williams patch.
Yeah, so I mean, they ended up seeing a good game, right? So
yeah,
it was worth their time. See a Pats win, and like I said, a great way to finish the first part of the schedule off. Yeah, we had 4 games after that road trip, and looking at it after the fact, 2-2, nothing wrong with that. But unfortunately, the 2 of them, the 2 losses were pretty ugly. Yeah, we can get into that Brandon game here first, and talk about that one. Or sorry, the Kelowna game. The Brandon game. The Brandon one was the other bad one.
Yes.
Yeah, Kelowna rolls in on last Saturday, and I was like, okay, we talked about it. They're starting to heat up, getting rolling. But then it's like, oh, Team Canada is happening, and juniors. So Iginla's gone, and they were down one of their imports. What's his name? I'm drawing a blank, but so I was
Politine.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, well, they're down a couple guys. Maybe we've got a chance. And yeah, it was just kind of like the Brandon game. A decent first couple of periods, and then the Brandon game, I guess, started in the second, kind of going downhill, and the Kelowna game was in the third period. Like,
yeah,
4 in the third period. it's kind of against what the Pats have been doing this year, having stronger third periods.
Yeah.
But yeah, you go into the third up to 4-3, and yeah, that's tough. But anyways, yeah, I don't know what's tough to say about this. I know Brad wasn't happy about this game at all.
The Rockets are overall a pretty big team, and the Pats couldn't stop the big guys. Like Papanicus, he basically had a field day in front of the net. Like our
Yeah.
guys couldn't even bother checking him. They tried. Carson Wetch, big boy. Masden Leslie, he's not huge on defense, but man, 2 goals early. He dominated the play in the back end. It
That
was
one goal, the second one off the, I think it was posting in. Man, that was a nice
Yeah.
shot. The first one,
Yes.
unfortunately, was just a lucky bounce knuckle puck thing,
Yeah.
and yeah, that was, to go down 2-0 early, but then I mean they bounced back. They scored a couple.
Matty P gets the teddy bear toss goal.
Yeah, that was awesome, and I mean they scored right after that too, right? Like right after. Good old Maddox Schultz gets his first one of the easiest
Yeah.
goals he'll ever score.
Finally
Yeah.
broke the ice. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, just to get
Glad
a goal
for
in
him.
front of the net, right? You just go to the net and you get a goal, right? And
Yeah.
he's had lots of good chances so far, and
Yeah.
yeah, you just get
Finally
one,
got
and
the
then
Barry one.
gets one, and then one turns into two later in the game, right? So
Yep.
hopefully he gets some confidence there and starts to roll. But yeah, and then yeah, Mace scores after that. So you're up 3-2 after the first, sorry, and
Yeah.
then
3-2 after the first.
yeah, and then the second, and then the third, and then
Then the second, 4-3, not that big of a deal. Figured come back, and then the third happens. It
yeah,
just
and I mean they just gave up way too many chances. Like, what were the shots? Like all right, 51. Forgot about that.
yeah,
Like, gee,
24 for Kelowna in the second.
in the second, yeah, like rough.
They
And then
only
I mean,
they
like,
only scored 2 on 24. Like Hutchison kept them in there, but man,
yeah, he just couldn't hold the fort all
no,
night, right?
no,
He got. I don't want to
tried.
say he was swimming, but man, he was not struggling, but man, it was just so many chances. He just couldn't. Like, he was just all over the place, just trying to do what he could, and
Like that's 51 shots that hit him, or
yeah.
the net.
How many
How
missed the
many
net?
missed the net?
Yeah, exactly.
They took a lot of they took a lot of chances. They took a lot of shots at the net. So I don't know what the
Yeah.
actual attempts would have been, but
Nah, it must have been, 75 plus, right?
oh yeah,
So,
like they go in and they shoot it all the time.
yeah. But yeah, the Pats tried to make a game of it late, but every time they'd score, Kelowna
One step
responded.
forward, 2 steps back.
Yeah, exactly right. So Schultz scores that nice one, an assist from a nice pass from Pugh there, and Schultz
Yeah.
scores from basically the icing line. So that was nice. I mean, it did hit. What was the goalie there? Did hit Bodiger, and then it went in, but still, that was a nice shot.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't
Like he
know
gets
what
that
else.
goal and just over a minute later, Kelowna scored again. It's like,
Yeah, right.
ah,
And then Moore scores one on the power play, and then 2 minutes later they score.
yeah.
So
1 step forward, 2 steps back in that
yeah,
period.
so yeah, it was just too bad. But yeah, I don't know. It was nice to see the teddy bears and all that jazz, and yeah, I don't know.
I love the throwback Rockets logo. I love the throwback
Yeah,
Rockets jerseys. No more
jersey. Yeah.
Ogopogo. I don't know if that's a permanent thing, that no more Ogopogo, but
I don't know. I think it's just for the 30th anniversary this year. I think
could
so.
be. But I like it a lot better than
Yeah,
the creature from the lake.
they're named the Rockets. they have a dragon as their mascot or as their logo. And they
Ogopogo
have,
type thing.
yeah, and then they have a raccoon as their mascot. Like nothing even jives. So
Yeah, that's all right. The Riders have a gopher for their mascot.
yeah. So, but
The Pats have a red dog.
yeah,
So
yeah. It doesn't always make sense, but um, yeah, I don't know. it was it was it was a tough one. And yeah, and Brad was just basically like, yeah, it was just like Brandon can't run and gun with some of these teams, right?
Yeah.
They don't have enough skill to stick with that. They have skill, but I mean, guys are still out. Fawcett's still out. Brown was back that game.
Yeah.
Still no Bridgman yet.
Yeah.
So that's still a tough. A couple key guys still out. But yeah,
I couldn't enjoy all that game because Dante asked me to help him with his recap, and halfway through the third period, the recap locked, and I lost everything, so I had
you
to
have to
scramble
do
to
it over.
redo
I
it.
know you're screwing around and had to redo all that, and yeah, it
Well,
was
it is what it is. I guess I didn't really miss much. I got to watch all the highlights and stuff,
yeah,
or low lights, or whatever you want to call them. But
yeah, but yeah, it was not the greatest game, unfortunately. Um, I mean, you come off that Saskatoon 4-0 shutout, and you're thinking, okay, this team's found something, but I think that's
yeah,
just a product of the opponents. Saskatoon's really struggling. Kelowna's really getting hot here, so, but oh well, it is what it
nice,
is.
nice big hit in that game. Connor Bear leveled.
Yeah,
Was it
Wetch.
Smith
No, it was
or
Wetch.
Wetch? And then
Or no, no,
the
sorry,
small.
no, it was Smith. Yeah, no,
It
you're
was
right. It was
Smith,
Smith.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And the smallest guy on the Rockets decides to scrap Bear, and it was
yeah. It was no
hey,
contest.
it was a little tilly. That's good for him.
Yeah, yeah,
Get back into action, third game in or whatever. And now
yeah.
he's scrapping.
That was a great hit. Yeah, Smith looked down at the puck. He kind of lost in his feet, and boom, just got crushed.
Smacked him.
Yeah, haven't seen a good hit like that in a while. A good open ice hit, clean.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that was a great hit.
Well, Maddox, it was a tough result for the team, but how was it nice to finally get off the schneid and get it up tonight?
Yeah, it felt good. Obviously, kind of was waiting for that one to go in. As soon as it did, huge sigh of relief, and then yeah, it felt good.
And it was just going to the net, the easy chip-in goal, not maybe the prettiest goal of your career, but is that what the coaching staff telling you? Just keep working hard, keep going to the net, and it'll come, right?
Yeah, I was in the power play, so kind of just was in my spot in the bumper position, and got a lucky bounce off Morsey's skate, and then I just spotted it.
Take us through that second one. That was a pretty nice one.
Thanks. Yeah, kind of just got it from Pewee. Took it in the zone, kind of beat a defender, and then Pewee kind of took it from there. Got lost there on the right side of the net, and then he found me, and lucky it went in.
Yeah. Anyways, we should move on. We're gonna jump to the PA game, and we'll talk about other things after this PA game here. So yeah, you're thinking, okay, you lost to Kelowna. Now you got PA coming in here, and PA's pretty
The
hot.
Maze move happened. You got to talk
Yeah.
about the move happened. We'll talk about the move after this game, but the Maze
Yeah.
move happened.
Yeah, so you're
Down
going
the
to
team's
PA.
leading scorer.
You're thinking, okay, they move on from Maze, and you're like, ooh. So you're still out Fawcett, and now you're down Maze. Like, oof,
Yeah.
that's tough. That's a tough ask. PA was riding a 5-game winning streak, I think, coming
Yes.
in.
They had
something like
only
that.
lost 4 games in regulation all season coming in.
Yeah, right. So they were 22-4-4 coming into the game, and you're thinking, "Ooh, man, it's gonna be a tough one."
I was just hoping they didn't pull a Christmas break game and just kind of show up, go home.
Yeah,
But they
go through the motions.
show up, play, go home.
Yeah.
But they showed up, played hard, and
Yeah, you notice
Pull
that.
out-
I mean,
pull
PA
out the
kind
W.
of dominated a bit the first. Not. I wouldn't say they really, because there's some periods in the second period where PA was really dominant. But, I mean, yeah, the shots were 12-4 PA, but it was just kind of like PA just had some more chances. Really,
I
The
think
Pats
a
had-
lot of it depended on who was on the ice.
yeah,
The matchups, PA got better matchups, I think,
hmm
and it showed
And-
at
yeah,
times.
and I mean, like, but they were physical. You could see they were engaged in the game. They weren't just like you said, just going through the motions and
Yeah.
just skating.
And
It's
for got to give PA credit, like they got to the rink at like
little
2 hours
later.
before. Like
Yeah.
I was actually shocked that this game actually happened.
Yeah, no,
But-
that's not odd thing to think of, because the weather was so bad, and it sounded like most every other league games were canceled. Other leagues had canceled their games and stuff.
Yeah.
So
But it's from what I understand, like I overheard the PA's play-by-play guy say it wasn't that bad of conditions until they got to about Southie.
okay, yeah,
So
they were basically almost here before it got.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I guess it was like blowing snow, but it wasn't anything terrible.
Yeah.
So and then they stayed last night. They didn't go
yeah,
home,
that's not
which was
surprising.
brilliant.
So, but yeah, so yeah, you get that goal late. You get out of the first period even, right? Like Lancet scores with 45 seconds to go, right? And just and then I mean PA almost scored right after that. They almost scored another one, and I think right that was at the end of the first that they scored right after the buzzer.
No, it was wasn't it the
Was that the
second?
second? Okay,
I think it was the
I
second.
couldn't remember. Okay, either way, but Lancet scores that late one, and they get out of the period even, right? So
Yeah, that was
there's
huge.
that was right, and then like I said, the second there was a couple, there was probably 2+ minutes where the Pats got hemmed, and PA looked like had the power play, and they just hung on, and they were able to.
That Daxon Rudolph goal to open the second period,
Okay, yeah,
unbelievable. The kid is
very
good.
nice. Yeah, that's a
Kid is
defenseman
good.
making that move, right?
Kid is
Even
good.
even that first goal by Oli Chenier,
Yeah,
between the legs, oh, man, just
Yeah.
to have it behind him, and then he just whoop upstairs like
For his second goal of the season. Like
I know, like he doesn't score a ton of goals, and he's got that in him. Like that's nice.
that was a pretty goal.
Yeah. So then Lancet scores another one, mid period, right? And then like you get Brown right after that. Nice to see him get back on the board.
Yeah, that
And
was a
then
huge goal.
that was a huge goal. Yeah, and then you're up a goal. That's right, you're up a goal, trying to get out of the period, and then they scored after the buzzer. PA was literally buzzing around the net. It was just like, oh, they got to get
Oh,
out
yeah.
of here. And they clearly
It's
scored
we're
after
watching the
buzzer.
clock. Run out.
Because they might have hit like the outside of a post on one, and it was just like, oh man, they were all over them.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, and then you go into the third period, and then I was thinking, okay, they're up 3-2. Okay, like I want 2 points here, like not
Oh, yeah.
one, not a loser
Yeah, exactly.
point. Like I want 2 points. Like they've been
Exactly,
playing, they're
same
playing
here.
good enough to win this game.
It's like
Right.
they needed the win. Like they
Yeah.
really needed that win.
And then good old Connor Howe scores early third, tied up, and you're thinking, oh man, geez, come on, let's go here.
Yep.
But then good old Uncle Ephraim McNutt, he comes in and he snipes one.
Yeah, it was nice.
That was a great goal. That was nice. And then Ellis Miette, man, that was, we were talking about him earlier in the game. Like, man, he's been held off the score sheet.
Yeah, he's been
a lot
snake
lately.
bitten a lot.
Yeah.
He's had opportunities, but finally broke through, got the power play goal, cut
Yeah,
across.
he had
and-
like 1 point in his last 10 games, and then he had an assist on the McNutt goal, and then he gets a goal. Then he just went down low, power move to the net and goes 5-hole, sneaks at 5-hole. Like that was real nice. And that was a key goal, obviously, with
Oh yeah.
Justice Christian scoring right after that one. They
Yeah.
pulled the goalie shorthanded, so
They
were
were
even.
shorthanded and pulled the goalie, and the
Yeah.
Christensen scored. Like,
Yeah. And then they're able to hang on to it. Merrick Schlenker, man, he was really
unbelievable.
good. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. He was
He allowed 4, but man, it could have been way worse. He made some unbelievable saves. Like he was
Yeah.
he was
I don't wanna
key.
I don't want to say anything bad about Hutchison, but Schlenker was just able to make those saves
Yeah.
in this game, right? I mean, he was bombarded too. PA had some pretty good chances as well.
Lots of quality and
Yeah.
made some big saves.
So
Just well deserved first star for sure.
yeah, for sure. So yeah, nice to see that. Him bouncing back. He had hadn't played in a couple of games. Obviously, Hutchison had played in a couple, and Schlenker's last one would have been against Brandon, right? And so
Yeah.
nice for him to bounce back and get that W. Like that's huge. You go into the break after beating PA, right? Like that's just nice. All right, you got anything else from that PA game or the other game, and kind of move on to kind of the
Well,
news of the
the
week?
Pats power play
Yes, I was going to bring that up.
against the
Yeah,
Rockets, 3 of 5,
yeah,
and
and then
against the
PA
Raiders, two for
two.
four.
Yeah,
So
that's
five
five
for
for
the
nine.
last 9. That's
I mean, the power
it's
play has been good for most of the season, right? Like it's
it's been decent, but it's kind of gone up and down. But man,
yeah,
that's a lot of power play goals. Like you be careful. The opposition is going to be careful against the Pats.
yeah.
You get take penalties, they'll score.
Well, another thing too, like Schultz and Pugh played a lot
I
in
was
that third period.
I was just gonna say the boys played a lot.
Yeah, like they, there was one play. Pugh steps up at the PA blue line and causes a turnover and gets a scoring chance out of it, right? Like
Yep,
you don't if you don't have confidence, you're not stepping up at that play because if you get burnt, then it's odd man rush the other way, right?
they're definitely
And
getting the confidence.
I think
They're
Pugh definitely because he's played quite a bit more now,
yeah yeah
obviously, than Schultz, but like yeah. And then Pugh, I know he battled. It was I think it was in the third period. He was battling right at the blue line inside the zone, and he got the puck out right. He beat whoever it was. Obviously, a bigger, older guy than him because he's, you know, maybe not the smallest guy out there, but definitely one of the slightest guys.
he's one of the
Uh,
slighter guys. Yeah,
and so he battles and just gets the puck out right, like just a huge play, just getting the puck out of the zone.
yeah.
Right, you
Yeah.
get the puck out of the zone, you clear the zone, and you live to fight another day. And so yeah, just kind of two plays that stood out for me from him. So
Yeah, for
and he's
sure.
15 out there.
Yep.
So, but yeah, the power play heating up. It's 70%, and the penalty kill, not terrible at 27. So, not the best, but not the greatest either. Kind of maybe move on to the news of the week, I guess. What day was it? Wednesday or no?
The 15th, whatever day that
Monday.
was.
I'm thinking this is a weekend game. So
Everything
yeah,
is
so
messed up.
I know, right?
We're
We're putting this
recording
out
on Friday.
on Friday. Put this out on Friday night. Game was on Wednesday, so news was a couple days ago. Before that, so it was a Monday. Yeah. Move on from Julien Maze. At first you're like, oh man, they move on from Julien Maze, the team that kind of is struggling, not struggling, but definitely has offensive, not issues, but I don't know what the word is, but you know, they definitely need help scoring. Um, and you move on from him, and you only get 2/3 on. I mean, the price is what the price is. It's you're only going to get what somebody else is willing to pay, right?
Yeah.
But then I asked Brad about that, and he has some
Just I want to say
comments.
before Brad's comments, I just
Yeah,
want to say from a fan perspective, the what we got for me is the top scorer on the team. Like I totally understand why people are mad because
yeah.
two
You
thirds
just look at it
for
from
your
the
leading
outside.
point guy
Yeah,
as a fan. But listen to Brad's comments and it's kind of
it tells
well,
its story. Yeah,
kind of tells a
but
story. I know a lot more than I'm gonna
but
say.
like you just look at the play, and there's two sides to the game. And these last two games, it stood out to me the lack of defensive game in his game. Yes, I know he's an offensive player, and I'm not here to crap on any kid.
Nope,
But
exactly.
there was a couple standout plays where there was zero effort, and
Hmm.
obviously the team said his offensive side isn't enough to take up for that lack of on the defensive side, and
Yeah.
the negatives outweigh the positives. And then so like Brad says, Dale's here to make the tough decisions, and he's got to do what he's got to do, right? So
Yep.
I mean, even Dale's comments, they're going to take this and take these picks, and we'll do something else with them, right? So
Yep.
it's kind of pointed comments. And
But
so
yeah, like I
it's
said, from a fan
I
perspective,
know,
I
and
totally
there was a
understand why
lot.
people are
Yeah,
disappointed.
I know there's lots outrage, but I mean, like honestly, if you went to the games and you seen some of the play, you would kind of understand. And these teams are watching these players too. Like
Yeah.
some teams not going to be like, oh, he's your leading scorer. Here's two firsts.
Yeah.
No, they're not. They're watching these kids play. So,
Hmm.
they're not playing for just the Pats. They're playing for everybody because, if, a trade happens, the other teams are watching the other
Yeah,
teams. They're
exactly.
not just trading blindly, looking at the stats page saying, oh, we should give you this for this kid, right?
Yeah.
So, But yeah, we'll let Brad here talk about it. And I was kind of surprised, like I just kind of made a passing comment. You guys were able to beat PA, down another offensive guy, moving on from Maze, and he kind of ran with it a little more than I kind of expected. So
Yeah, speaking of the trade, you obviously lost some offense there, but guys like Miet, he stepped up. He's been kind of snake bitten lately, and Lancer kind of just seems to keep on rolling here. The young guys just keep scoring here.
Yeah, I think everyone obviously wants to point to points, but people that do this for a livelihood will tell you first and foremost, points isn't everything. We've had Ross Mahoney talking to our group this year, and he told them adamantly a few times, like, points isn't everything. It's about being a good teammate. It's about what you do away from the puck, what you do when adversity hits you, and hats off to Dale. For when he first took this job, he said he was going to make the hard decisions, and it was really hard decision. But I think that we've seen it pay off tonight. It was always good, positive talk on the bench, and I think that's that's something that we made trades to do, and I think we won today because we were a better team.
There's Brad's comments, and we'll probably touch on them on this trade again at our mid-season or Christmas break show with whoever we have somebody on. But yeah, we'll probably get into that and some roster talk.
Yeah, overall first half talk.
Yeah. And then, so that's about all I got there. I guess the WHL announced their Prospects game. Every league has one now. They got to have their own. So that's happening on February 18th in Vancouver. I know they've rolled out a few of the players on the roster. They've named half a dozen. So I'm sure they'll slowly roll out those names, kind of generate some buzz for the game and stuff. So,
yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's February 18th. That's a Wednesday night. So another top prospects game, another thing to watch, but
hopefully there's a Pat there or two, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Be nice to see at least one or two, but
yeah, maybe I guess Lansard, if Klassen should, I mean, who knows? That's
hopefully Klassen's happen.
Yeah, Klassen and Lansard obviously, and then there was that one other player that was ranked on Central Scouting's watch list. He might be there, might not, who knows. But yeah, hopefully the Pats can get one or two there, get some representation.
Yeah,
and what else was I say? That's probably about it for this week, and get to this interview. Hey,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so we sat down, like I said, with Connor Bear, talked to him about getting back healthy, back on the ice, and then the usual stuff and his journey to the Pats. And it was pretty good. Maybe not as long as some of our other ones, but I thought it was still pretty good.
Oh yeah, for sure. Clearly not used to the long chit chats like this.
Yeah, and I know there has been a few articles, obviously, with him getting back on the ice. There has been a few articles out.
Yep.
With his story and stuff, but it was good. So another localish boy, lots of them on this team. So
pleased to welcome on Connor Bear of your Regina Pats. Welcome, Connor.
Thank you.
First off, Connor, we asked the normal question: where were you born and raised?
Whitewood, Saskatchewan, and then I guess I've been living in Ochapowace and Chickajaw First Nation.
So siblings, how many siblings do you have, and were they into sports and stuff growing up?
I have a brother that's 29, I believe now, and he played hockey and kind of just quit half when he got older. Then I had a sister, and she played just whatever sport she could, and then I had a brother but passed away about 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he played AA hockey and just a high-level hockey.
Yeah, nice.
So when did you actually start playing hockey? Do you remember when you started?
I mean, I grew, my family's a hockey family, so I probably started when I could start walking probably, so around 1 or 2, but I've been basically skating my whole life.
What other sports did you play as well growing up?
When COVID hit, I started bull riding. So I became a bull rider because my dad is a rodeo family.
Yeah.
So during COVID, when hockey shut down, I picked up bull riding and got taught by a professional bull rider. Mm-hmm. And luckily enough, I actually won a few rodeos and won all of Saskatchewan for a high school rodeo.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I heard in an interview you kind of were 50-50 hockey, bull riding, and
Yeah.
what kind of maybe tilted the scales towards hockey to continue that instead?
I mean, obviously, I'm definitely better at hockey,
Okay.
but I figured hockey would be a better option. See how far I can go with it, and it's, I can always go back to rodeo. I can never go back to hockey.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's true. Were your parents influential in your early hockey career and current career?
Yeah, lots, quite a bit. Yeah.
Did your dad play hockey? Your mom play hockey at all? Or they're just cheering you on?
My dad played hockey. My mom was more volleyball, but my dad played hockey just when he was a kid, and then mostly picked up rodeo and bullfighting and clowning.
Oh, nice.
Nice. How about the extended family and like on OCHAP? Like how much do they mean to your career as well?
Oh, lots, yeah. No, I mean, Ethan Bear is a big part of it. And, yeah, I definitely look up to him on some aspects. But, yeah, the OCHAP community is really popular and love the hockey, and they always come out to the games here, so it's really good.
Yeah, we went to a Round Lake Lumsden senior game a couple of years ago, and man, it was packed, and we went to the Lumsden game, and it was just crammed.
6 rows deep, standing watching.
Yeah,
and I'm short too, so I can't see much.
Yeah, those games get rowdy.
Yeah, it was good. No, it was really good to see
Yeah.
people just coming out watching some good SAS senior hockey,
Yeah.
right? So
So have you always been a forward?
Yeah, basically my whole life. During Indigenous tournaments that we have in Saskatchewan, playing for my reserve, I usually go D just because I guess you could say the main guy.
Just because you can?
Yeah, but usually and these kind of games and whatnot, I've been forward my whole life.
Ever play goal?
Like maybe when I was like 5 or 6.
Like
just
the
for fun.
Timbits type stuff?
Yeah.
You had to have your turn kind of thing?
Yeah.
didn't get your interest?
No, I mean sometimes when I was back in RHA during like a fun day, I'd always stick on the pads and jump in there.
It's always nice for 1 or 2. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Favorite team growing up?
I'd go Edmonton Oilers, but lately it's been kind of wherever Ethan goes, kind of bandwagoning wherever he goes. But yeah, usually it's Edmonton.
So go ahead.
Other than him, who's your favorite player growing up?
Matthew Barzal, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely, I like him a lot and met him a few times, and he's come down to OCHAP during the Seattle Thunderbirds season when Ethan had his camp going.
Nice. Okay. Very
cool.
nice.
So what players or player do you emulate your game after? Like who do you pattern yourself after?
Maybe like Brad Marchand, or Matthew Tkachuk, and those guys, gritty guys.
Going back to minor hockey, say before RHA, like what was a favorite memory?
Definitely during, I guess, indigenous tournaments that we have. So like it'd be like FSIN or treaties, or especially the winter games we have for Saskatchewan. Those are definitely the biggest moments since we usually win it.
Yeah,
so
nice.
It's definitely memorable.
Okay, so then you decided to go to RHA. What was kind of the thinking there? You were doing the minor hockey in some Melville, and then you decided to go to Winnipeg.
Yeah, I mean, Melville didn't know what they were doing really, and just figured academy would be a good fit for me and it'd be a fun time, and definitely I think RHA really paid off and got me to where I am now.
Yeah, you had a couple really good seasons there, didn't you?
Yeah. The U16 year was probably the best by far.
Yeah.
So going into the WHL draft, did you talk to many teams?
Yeah, I talked to quite a bit. A few U.S. teams, but mostly in this area. But
did you have any expectations of where you were going to go in the draft?
Portland really talked to me a little bit. But yeah, no, Calgary was a big surprise for sure.
So what were your thoughts on going to Calgary then?
I thought it was really good, yeah. I mean, one of my good friends, Reese Hamilton, got drafted there, so it was a coincidence. But yeah, I thought Calgary was a great place to go.
So then after a couple seasons in Winnipeg there, you head to Warman, back to Saskatchewan here. What was that season like, and jumping into the SAS AAA League, which is pretty tough? It's usually a bit of an older league. How was that for you?
I thought it was really good. I mean, my uncle was a coach, and he's a great coach, I think. But yeah, we had a great group of guys there, and I think it just really helped me, and I had a great time there.
You had a cup of coffee with Calgary. What was that like, playing in a Saddle Dome?
Pretty cool, yeah. Yeah, it was definitely a good moment to remember. And it's a big rink, that's for sure.
What was your welcome to the WHL moment?
Obviously, the first skate, obviously, rookie skate, and probably just playing in that rink there with that league, and it was a really good time.
What kind of benefits do you think being in that NHL rink provided that team?
I don't really know how to answer that, but I guess just being such a big rink, and I guess the fans, obviously it's big, but the fans aren't going to fill up the rink, so it was a bit different. But no, but these rinks here, especially their Pats rink, I think I like this rink the most for sure.
Were you able to cross paths with Flames once in a while while you were there?
Yeah, they came by, and I think it was my 15 or 16 year. Actually, the year we got drafted, we went and checked out the whole entire room there, so it was pretty cool.
Nice. So right near the beginning of last season, you get traded to Regina.
Yeah.
What was that like? Was it a bit of a shock to come to Regina?
A little bit, but now that I look back on it, I felt like it was probably a good option since I didn't know what was going on. So, like, could have been going back to Weyburn or third, fourth line. So I wasn't too sure, but I was maybe like thinking a little bit of maybe it could have been an option.
How nice was it come closer to home?
Way better, yeah. My parents are definitely happy.
Yeah.
And, I love this organization, so it was definitely a relief.
Last season, it was a lot of players in and out. How difficult was that just to be able to play and try to find some continuity with guys?
Yeah, it was hard, definitely. There were some great guys that came in and came out. But, it was definitely a grind to find our path. And when we did, it was good. But it was definitely ups and downs we had.
It's probably one of the toughest seasons you've had playing.
Yeah, by far.
The revolving door of players.
Yeah, exactly.
So heading into the season, there were some bigger expectations, and it played out pretty well so far. A couple ups and downs. But then, unfortunately, you had your health issue.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about that? Like, what do you want to tell people about that? We don't know the full details.
Yeah.
We don't expect the full details, but what do you want to tell people?
Yeah, I've had a few interviews on kind of what happened, so it's totally fine to explain it. But about, say, like, third game in for regular season, I one practice, I just started feeling, I guess, a tightening in my chest and my heartbeat, which wasn't normal like it used to be. And kind of just went to see the trainer, and he put a heart monitor on me, and my heart rate was 165 when I was just resting, which isn't normal, he said. So we went to the hospital, and I guess they tested me for COVID, and the COVID I had kind of affected the heart and weakened it. And then on top of that, since my brother passed away from a heart condition, they kind of were worried on everything and kind of taking the time away just in case.
So how big of a process was it for you to get back on the ice here?
Big process. Yeah, I took about a month off. I was in the hospital for about a week for isolation to COVID, but took that month off in September. Just no skating, no working out, just to let my heart rest and heal. And then November came around, and yeah, it was a grind for sure.
Was there at any point that you thought maybe hockey was not an option for you?
When it first happened, I definitely thought, because the doctors weren't sure what was going on and nerve-wracking. But when they said it was COVID, kind of a bit of relief. And then kind of once I got out of the hospital, they said just be out for a month and you should be good to go. So, but yeah, when it first kind of happened, I was nervous.
Yeah. So they don't think there's any long-term effects, and you should be good to go as far as you stay healthy?
Yeah, no, everything seems good. All my tests came back clear, and I did I think it was the third weekend on my training to get back. We did a Holter monitor on my chest for like 48 hours, and everything came back clear, and they said should have no problems in the future.
Well, it's good to have you back.
Yeah, no, it feels really good.
Great to hear you're healthy too. That's awesome.
Thank you.
For sure. Okay, now we'll go back to our normal schedule programming. Why do you wear number 20? Is there any specific reason, or is it one of those, it's kind of, I was just given the number?
Kind of given the number, but now actually my license plate on my truck is Bear 20.
Oh, nice.
So it's kind of coincidence, and I guess my family number's 20, so kind of worked out.
Ties in. Perfect.
Yeah.
After hockey, when that's done, what's something you could see yourself doing? Other than bull riding.
Well, other than bull riding?
Yeah.
Other than bull riding.
I mean, I'm getting my pilot license, so might do something with that. Maybe fly stuff up north for reserves and villages or crop dusting. But yeah, I might do something with that, or might jump into electrical business with my brother. So
Nice.
definitely lots of options.
Yeah, good.
Were you flying when Ephraim got? Were you flying before Ephraim got here, or?
No.
He's
I,
a
it
little
was
bit of
just
influence, or
this
just
summer I started up.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it was coincidence. He's getting it too.
That's cool.
There's a lot of pilots coming out of here.
Yeah.
Between Braxton and Ephraim and now you, so
That's cool.
that's not bad.
Do you have a billet brother?
Yeah, Chase Egland.
Jace, nice. Pros or cons?
Pros. He showers a lot more than usual. That's the only problem there, but it's his thing, so it's whatever.
Who are your billets? Give them a shout out.
Jen, and it's just a billet mom, Jen.
Nice.
What do you do in your summer, like your summer activities? What do you do for summer when you're not playing hockey or bull riding?
Or bull riding, yeah. Obviously working out, and I guess we have a cabin down back home, and we got a sea-doo, so usually on the water, and lots of buddies to hang out with. And I used a dirt bike, but Mom sold the dirt bike on me, so no more of that. But usually just kind of hanging out at the cabin and bring people over for some fun.
What do you do when you're not playing hockey during the season?
Maybe some video games, probably, yeah. And
What's your game or games?
I finally got NHL, so I've been grinding that, and maybe some Fortnite.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, a little bit of that.
What any TV movies you're into?
One movie I watched that I just loved was Fight Club.
Oh yeah.
So I thought that was really good, and maybe Top Gun, and then some shows that I are waiting to get out are what's it called, Landman,
Oh yeah.
and then yeah, I can't remember the other one, but yeah, Landman.
What about music? What's your musical interests?
Definitely country.
Country?
Yeah, country in the truck, but in the room here, rap or pop music for sure.
So you got a truck? What kind of truck are you driving?
I got a Chevy Colorado.
Nice.
Yeah, just got it start of the season.
Nice.
Are you a cat or a dog person? Or both?
I'd say more of a dog person, but I don't mind cats either.
Do you have any animals? Any pets?
My billets have 3 animals. She fosters one of them, the one that's very scared of us, but comes around. But back home, I live on an acreage, so we have some cats to keep the mice away. But
any other farm animals or anything like that?
No, just some coyotes and moose that come around. But other than that,
You do any hunting?
yeah, we hunt quite a bit. Yeah, we usually go hunting around wintertime, just have some meat, I guess, in the fridge, and
for sure.
yeah, it's a good time. I love it.
Yeah, I love deer meat. I don't hunt, but we have family that does, so
Yeah.
we got get me whatever.
Yeah, it's really good.
So, you have any superstitious tape job?
No, just tie my right skate before the left one, and usually do 3 to 4 rolls around my socks, for a sock tape, and definitely sewer ball. Yeah, I usually grind in that and win.
Yeah.
What's your favorite bus activity?
Listen to music, but on the road trip, me and the boys played, it's called Imposter. So it's like a bus game that kind of figure out who's lying and doesn't know the words. So it's usually a fun time.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, just came off that road trip. What else did you guys do on the bus?
We did American Idol or Rookie Idol, where the rookies have to sing, and if they win, they get fine credit. And then some stories that the boys told, and mostly just play some games. We had a little poker table to go into,
Nice.
so it was good.
Nice.
Who won Rookie Idol?
I think it was Wags, Wags and Shea. They kind of might have tied, but I'm not too sure.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
What's your favorite patch jersey? The blue, the white, the red?
The red ones.
The red ones.
So today was my first time wearing them, so it was pretty good.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's cool.
Awesome. All right, the final question. What does it mean for you to be a Regina Pad?
Definitely big. I mean, this is basically my hometown, so it's good to be close to home and have so many people. And people are in my reserve around here. They like the Pats, and so it's good to come back home, and it's a big honor to be here and have them close to me.
It's awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time, and I really enjoy seeing you back on the ice. So.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Connor.
No problem.
All right, that's another pretty good interview for you guys.
Yeah, it was nice to chat with him. Get to see him back in the lineup, scrapping and everything. Got a point, scrapping. I love it.
Yeah. His hand was a little banged up, but he was pretty fired up.
He was pretty showing that off pretty good. It's like, hey, I got into a scrap.
He was. Yeah, it was good. It was a good one, and a hit too. We're like, that was a great hit. So he was pretty pumped about that.
Oh yeah.
So,
but it was like two small guys going. It was good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. And anyways, we should get out of here. So we'll have another episode here come out soon. And but yeah, that's all you got for this week. Hey Kev, we should get out of here.
Yeah, I think so.
All right,
by the way, happy belated birthday.
Yeah, same to you. So both had birthdays this week.
Yes.
So,
and Matt, if you're listening, happy birthday.
Yeah, the old co-host. Yeah, his was this week as well. So, but yeah, lots of birthdays this week. I know my neighbors this weekend as well. So lots of December birthdays. So, but yeah, we should get out of here, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a good night.
Take her easy.
Cripps, middle point, left side Rudolph, a blast! What a stop by Schlenker. Now in the slot area, Juby to the point, and it's chipped out by Jay Seguin. 8 seconds to go in the third period. Christensen to Cripps, lost the puck. McNutt controls, that'll do it! Regina wins 5-4. The Regina Pats upset the Prince Albert Raiders, the number 1 ranked team in the Eastern Conference, with a convincing 5-4 win to finish off their pre-Christmas schedule, thanks to a marvelous performance for Marek Schlenker with 34 saves. The Pats pick up their 11th win of the season and go home for the Christmas break with a bang.